In 2004, I semi-retired from impact printing, having established the firm in 1970. It was wonderful to have time to enjoy leisure with my wife Margaret and our family. Unfortunately, in 2016, Margaret was diagnosed with dementia, and from then our time together had to be tailored to accommodate the problems that the health issue threw up. As the disease developed, so the choice of pastimes reduced. Holidays, concerts and even dining out became impossible. Any change in the daily routine raised unknown issues and curtailed many of our plans. We were both greatly supported in the early stages of this journey by the Alzheimer's Society, whose local staff provided valuable help and advice on how to deal with the various complex issues our situation revealed. They signposted the agencies who were set up to offer support and shared the experiences that they found others who had been living with the condition came across. The Society held regular activity groups in the rugby club premises in Coleraine, allowing sufferers and carers to enjoy meeting and sharing with others, highlighting the fact that lots of people in the community found themselves in the same circumstances. They also provided a monthly carers group, giving support, information and advice, all of which was much appreciated. Then COVID kicked in and brought all the networking and personal contact to an abrupt halt. Zoom meetings became the option, but were never a substitute for personal contact. The Alzheimer's staff, when circumstances allowed, resumed their outreach, but not with group meetings. We were introduced to Age Concern Causeway, who have established a dementia support group and charity shop in Brook Street near the town centre, and things immediately returned to the outings that we missed. Age Concern Causeway provide activities in Coleraine, Portrushport, Stewart, Ballycastle, Ballymoney and Limavady, where staff and volunteers organise games, competitions, musical entertainment and of course a wee cup of tea. Transport is provided where practical, and participants thoroughly enjoy getting out and about and meeting up with friends and making new ones. A lunch meeting has been established in some towns where, for a nominal charge, a lovely dinner is served. The service doesn't end there. A scheme has been launched recently by the charity to provide a wristband containing personal identity information, allowing the wearer to be given help in a case of an emergency. Impact Printing have been involved in producing many publications over the years. These have often been local history books for organisations such as Coleraine Historical Society and Glens of Antrim Historical Society. Also in the mix were successful volumes of old photographs highlighting the early 20th century, which appealed to a wide audience over the years. Some of these books produced lately have contained more recent illustrations, say from the mid-1950s onward. These revealed an audience interested in catching up with personalities, taking part in events, and living memory that might have featured their family or even themselves. Sporting and social groups, business affairs, school activities and charity fundraising all attracted attention. Having been closely associated in many of these volumes, I paid a visit to the Coleraine Library, which holds the microfiche copies of past issues of the Chronicle and Constitution. A search through issues dated 1970 through 1980, 40 or 50 years ago, revealed a wealth of items that I thought would stir memories of a span of generations looking for people or relations known to them. The added bonus was that by carefully selecting an appropriate topic and searching for a caption, the objective of a complete story was available. Having located the date of the news item The appropriate negative was sourced and scanned in the Causeway Coast and Glens Museum archives, where they are held on behalf of the newspapers. Compiling 100 or more carefully selected illustrations, chosen for their content and wide interest, finally resulted in a complete book. The real attraction for taking on the challenge of producing the book was that because Margaret's diagnosis curtailed our movements and interests, we needed a further outreach on top of the age concern activities. We were able to both avail of the facilities of the library, Margaret doing her word search and me searching endless pages of microfiche film on the computers. We both enjoyed our respective activities, I to achieve two targets: compiling the material and engaging Margaret in another interest outside the home, a win-win result. Having reached my target with assembling the material for the publication, the question was what to do with it. Having been involved in a Limavady charitable project which saw a local well-known popular character successfully produce a book each year over 5 Christmas periods, all sold by local businesses and organisations on behalf of the charities, the idea of supporting age concerned Causeway was born. The Dementia Support Group have a wide-reaching network of businesses and people among the community who admire the work they do and what they set out to achieve on behalf of those with the diagnosis and their carers. This goodwill could be harnessed to achieve the sales of the book to benefit the organisation, and this is where we are now.